Hey folks, Brian and Michelle Flickinger here with Colorado Real Estate for another episode of Flick Knows here, and we're coming to you from Lake Dillon here. Lake Dillon's thawing out behind us, but the real estate market here in Summit County is just heating right up. You can also see Peak 1 there and the new Abbey Path, and we did that video a month or two ago about all the avalanches and historic snowfall we were getting, and that snowfall is going to help fill up Lake Dillon here as soon as the dredging in the Frisco Marina is buttoned up. But we wanted to review the numbers for you here. So, there were 135 transactions in March total in Summit County. Single-family homes were up 11%. Multifamily homes or condos were up 2%, and land was down 5% on the price of land there. So
that's not too unusual for the winter too, though, with land.
Right.
Not too many people buy in the winter.
Right, exactly. Monetary volume was total was up 18% over March of last year. So that's pretty amazing when you're looking at the average prices and monetary volume continuing to go up. As prices go up, we expect monetary volume to go up as well. So 33% of those transactions were cash transactions, so that remains the same. That's about the number we've been seeing there, but still a healthy market where folks are bringing cash to the table and purchasing their properties. Front range buyers were 52%, local buyers were 24% of the market, and out of state 24%, similar to what we've been seeing the last couple of months there. Year to date, Texas has the most out of state purchasers. We just thought that was a pretty interesting statistic. So yeah, a lot of Texans still love Colorado, probably for the summer just as much as the winter, as we all do.
Yeah, and so we took a little bit of a look at what's going on between the mountain communities this time. We're seeing kind of shifts, and people always ask us, what's going on over in Vail? What's happening up in Grand County? And so when we looked at it, Summit County has the highest increase in gross sales volume. So we were up 21% here in Summit County, and that's looking across all the mountain ski communities. We also had the lowest drop in the number of transactions. So overall, the number of transactions is a little bit down year to date across all of the mountain communities, but we only had a 4% decrease in the number of transactions here in Summit County. So I think that speaks a little bit more to the stability that we're always talking about, where Summit County is a great investment. Prices are still going up. Number of transactions was down a little bit, but not quite as much as other mountain communities up here. Something to do with the proximity to DIA, all those things that we're always talking about, where it's an easy place to get to. There's a lot of access to ski areas. It's a great summer place, and so that's kind of where we're seeing the stability continue here in Summit County, and it remains to be a good investment.
Yeah, and I think you can attribute some of the drop in transactions to the inventory right now. We're still seeing that low inventory. As things are coming on the market, they're moving off very quickly. As we analyze in our weekly sales meeting, number of transactions or number of properties going under contract, number of properties being sold, and number of properties being withdrawn or expired. Withdrawn and expired, there's usually only one or two of those a week, if that. But last week when you're looking at the numbers, number of properties came on, and there were more properties that were sold than the number of properties came on. So I think that kind of happens. That kind of attributes to that drop in transactions. Things are moving quick. But if you have any questions, as always, reach out to us at teamflick@summitliving.com. Check the most up-to-date listings at flickrealestate.com. And we'll catch you next week for another episode of Flick Knows.